On March 30th, the Census Bureau reported the number of immigrants nearly tripled in the nation's 20 most populous counties from 2021 to 2022 as immigration returned to pre-pandemic levels nationally. But the data showed that many of these counties are still losing residents to suburbs and other regions of the country and are feeling the brunt of the nation's low birth rate. Los Angeles County in California, Cook County, which includes Chicago, Illinois, and the boroughs of Brooklyn and Queens in New York all lost population, but the loss was much smaller than in 2021. And the census data shows that metro areas in the Sun Belt, including Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, and Tampa, continue to draw a large share of Americans who relocated. And we need to keep in mind the pandemic had an impact as well. The figures cover the 12 months ending on June 30th, 2022, when the virus was hitting one of its lethal peaks. Here are some of the biggest takeaways from the new data. Altogether, the nation's 20 largest counties gained more than 300,000 new residents between July 2021 and July 2022 through international immigration. For some counties, such as San Diego, Miami, and King County in Washington, which includes Seattle, immigration stabilized the population numbers, which otherwise would have decreased. For counties like Los Angeles, Brooklyn, New York, and Fulton counties in Atlanta, the decline slowed. For example, Los Angeles lost 90,000 residents in 2022, compared with 180,000 in 2021. Brooklyn's population fell by 47,000 in 2022 after falling by 82,000 in 2021. And many newcomers were drawn to big cities with more liberal immigration laws and long-standing immigrant enclaves. Theodore Moore, vice president of the New York Immigration Coalition, told the New York Times organization estimates that 50,000 migrants arrived in the New York metro area last year from countries such as Venezuela, Colombia, Haiti, and Cameroon, largely seeking asylum, and that another 20,000 Ukrainian refugees have also fled to New York City. Kenneth Johnson, a demographer at the University of New Hampshire, said because the country was aging and experiencing low fertility rates even before the emergence of COVID, the numbers point toward immigration as a key driver of future growth. That puts pressure on the country to integrate newcomers into the job market, housing, and schools. If places are going to grow, he noted, it's immigration that's going to help. The takeaway here is immigrants help the population of the United States grow. Without immigrants, our population would dwindle, which would directly affect the workforce in the U.S. I just did a TikTok video about immigrants in the United States. Someone wrote and said that people are running away from the United States. So I looked it up. I looked up the numbers. And there are 50 million immigrants living in the United States. That's 15% of the country's entire population. It is by far the largest immigrant population of any country in the world. The second closest is Germany with 13 million immigrants. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.